Hello again. I made this video directly after the other one, so this is all in like one breath. One breath. Um, and this one is gonna be of the PS5. So I'm making this video the day that I think. Oh, my fault. My fault. My friend. Uh, Actually, ironically, my friend who has a PS5, he just texted me about it. So I'm making this video about the PS5, but more so about my roommate. Um, and I mean, I don't understand how he attracts women, cause goodness gracious. Um, I mean, I probably shouldn't use this platform. I'm not gonna go into specifics, but I will explain how he's so trash. No, that's bad. He's not trash. He's a very interesting person. I'll leave it at that. So, I've seen memes and such when I was on social media. Unfortunately, I just got back on Twitter a couple days ago. I thought I could go like a whole stretch without social media. Social media is like a vice for me, like I can't get away from it. Although I'm off Instagram completely, so I guess I'm making progress, right? Um, but yeah. So I got back on the Twitter and such. But when I was on Twitter like daily, I would see memes of like, when she buys you blank, or when it's usually something about a game, like when she buys you this game, or when she buys you blank console or whatever. Um, you know, or, and that was kind of like insinuating that the woman would pay for your whatever you wanted or something like that. Um, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a woman paying for your whatever you want. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't like. And I guess this is I guess my masculine side of me kind of portraying my argument. But I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I'm trying to like scrape this. I got like not tape, but I got like adherent stuck to my computer. Um, I gotta like scrape it off. So yeah, I guess this is like my masculine side of me coming out, and this doesn't happen often. So you know, a picture thing, a picture, what is it? A picture paints 1,000 words. So I guess this video paints a million, right? Because it's like it's a whole video, so it's like a million pictures. You catch my drift, Um, so yeah, so like I said, this is my masculine side of me coming out. It Society always deemed like the men are like the breadwinners, that they're paying for everything, like everything that the women want. Um, and nothing saying that women paying for men, like whatever men want, is wrong. Nothing, because fam, my mom pays for everything that I wanted. If I was doing the right things, if I had good grades, then yes, maybe she would buy me that, right? But I feel obviously that's parent child bonds, parent children uh dynamic relationship, right? Because the parent kind of has to do that, right? Not everything the child wants, but like I kind of do need food to survive, do I not? I kind of need water, things like that. um but I just it just seems so weird to me. I don't know. um and it just, I don't know, it's so off-putting, because like this is how it relates to my roommate. So the other day, and my roommate is he's extremely childish. He's extremely, like, the man is like 19 years old, bro, but he acts like, he acts like he's 13. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. So my roommate, it's like 1 in the morning. It's one. So I guess it was technically today. It's 1 in the morning today, and he's over here dialing his girl, talking about, "Are you gonna buy me this PS5? Are you gonna pre-order it off Best Buy?" And I'm like, so he woke me up, and I'm hearing, "Are you gonna pre-order it off Best Buy?" And I'm like, who was he talking to? Who was he talking to this late in the morning? I wake up, I don't say a thing, because I'm like, because if I wake up and I tell him, then he's gonna know that I woke up, and then he's gonna, like, I don't know, he's gonna try to, like, I don't know, it's like mind games. Sometimes I be thinking too far into the situation rather than just, you know, pressing forward with my actions. But regardless, I kind of just like stay in my bed and I'm like listening to it. I guess it's kind of wrong of me, but at the same time, he's speaking extremely loud to where I bet you people in the rooms, next to us can hear it. So it's not like I'm not necessarily what's the word, like when you hear other, like, eavesdrop. I'm not necessarily eavesdropping. Like, it's his fault for not, like, speaking lower. So I'm over here listening, trying to get some more sleep, and he's like, "Babe, are you gonna pre-order off Best Buy or something like that?" And I'm like, "Fam, what are you doing? It's 1 in the morning. Like, go to sleep." I ain't say that, but I'm thinking that, right? But at the same time, I think about that. I'm like, his girl's gonna buy it for him, and I don't know. It just seems so odd to me. It just seems so very odd, cause I see the same memes, but from a girl's perspective, where it's like, when he's gonna buy you, what is it called? I was about to say Louis Vuitton, when he buys you Louis Vuitton or something like that. It just seems so weird from the man's perspective when it's like, when she buys you the PS5. And I'm not trying to generalize. It's funny that I feel like um the man's PS5 is the woman's Louis Vuitton, right? Um, but it's like, this is where it gets, like, disrespectful, because he says, like, he's not necessarily forcing her. I don't understand. I may be too naive as to why she actually went along with it, but it seemed like it was so easy for him to, like, ease her into buying the PS5. Because from what I've heard, like, because I woke up at like 1:30 when he was yelling, like, borderline yelling, and like, it seemed like it only took him like 5 minutes to actually get her to buy it. And it's not like he was forcing her or anything. He was just like, like, explaining what it was or something. And like I said, I may be too naive as to, like, why it was so easy, but he starts telling her, yeah, it's off Best Buy. You can get the digital version, because the PS5 actually has two forms. It has the digital version, and then it has, like, the real version. One's like $400. The other one is $500, and apparently he wanted the digital. So I guess it was cheaper. Maybe that's one of the reasons. And he was like, yeah, it's the digital version. Just get it at like 3, because the page refreshes at 3, and then it's gonna sell out quickly or something like that. So he says stuff like that, and then but I go to sleep. So he says stuff like that, but I eventually fall asleep, because I'm like, I'm just not trying to hear this no more. So I try my hardest to go to sleep, and I fell asleep. I wake up at 7 because I have to take my medicine, and then I wake up at 7. I have to take my class or whatever. He wakes up around 12, and then he FaceTimes the girl again. And again, I'm not trying to eavesdrop. He just doesn't talk, like, low. He doesn't talk low at all, and he gets mad that she didn't. He's actually, like, furious that she didn't get the PS4 on time. Like, number one, it's not her fault. Number two, it's like she doesn't even know anything about, like, Sony or PlayStation. So how is she supposed to know if you're not giving her, like, the correct details? Like, you're just saying PS5 digital version. And then number three, it's like, wait, was that my number one? Yeah, no, number three is that, like, it sells out extremely quickly, so it's not necessarily her fault if other people are just faster than she is. Like, he gets mad because, and the craziest part, it's not his money, it's her money, and he's getting mad. Like, that is insane to me. I feel like that is mind-boggling to me. I don't get that. How do you get mad that someone's using their own money to buy you a console, and you're mad that they didn't get it? Like, that's insane. Like, that blows my mind. I wish I would. Well, let me never say tell, because I can't tell my mom anything. I gotta ask her. I wish I would ask my mom to buy me something, and then she ends up not buying it, and I get mad over that. I mean, then again, she's my parent, so, she's inclined to do whatever she wants. But okay, let me put it this way. Let me tell the girl that I was interested in to buy me something using her own money. That's half a stack, bro. That's half a stack to buy me a console. Let me tell her to buy me a console, half a grand, and she ends up not buying it, and then I get mad. Like, that's just not a situation that would ever happen. I don't know how he gets away with this, and he got away with it because. So I said he's FaceTiming his girl or whatever. I don't even know if that's his girl or something. Regardless, he was FaceTiming her around 12. He didn't get out the dorm until, like, what time is it? Yeah, it's 8 o'clock now. But he didn't get out the dorm until like 6, and I think he FaceTimes again at 3 because, like I said, apparently it cycles in like a 3 hour span. So he FaceTimes her around 3, and then he's like, "Well, did you pre-order it?" Like he's saying it in such a like a like a not busy, but I guess kind of like busy. Like he's just waiting for it to happen. Like, did you pre-order it yet? Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? And like I'm listening, I'm like, fam, what are you doing? Like, get a job and buy it with your own money, fam. Like, what's going on? And at the same time, because it's like, I wonder if that's how um like women that don't have jobs, because I guess this isn't just a male thing. I wonder if like women that have no jobs do the same thing to men, because it's like, fam, get a job and do it yourself. Like, who are you forcing this your significant other to buy things for you if you don't got your money yourself? Like, get up and get a job. I'm saying this as 17 years old, and I don't have a job, but it's like, I'm never gonna force someone else to buy me something. Like, that's always your decision. I will give you, some good arguments as to why you should, but it's always your decision to buy something for the person asking, um, unless they give you the money for it, because that's the middleman. It's the finances going into it, right? Um, I that just blew my mind. It's like, fam, what are you really like? What is going on? What is actually happening? I don't know. Like, I was in shock hearing it, because I was hearing it, but I was also watching The Irishman. Um, I gotta rewatch it because he was like yelling throughout the whole thing too. And the movie's like 4 hours long. I don't understand how he was like yelling that long. Um, but yeah, so he was yelling the whole time, and like, you know, um, yeah, it was just like, that's crazy. That's genuinely crazy to me. Um, I think my roommate's crazy anyways, but it just blew my mind. I don't understand how she didn't just like hang up on him. Because let my significant other just instantly, start yelling at me for buying something she wants, but she don't have the money for it. No, I'm hanging up on. I'm doing one of these. Like, instantly. You know. Um. Yeah, that's crazy to me. So, props to her, I guess, for having the strength to maintain his voice for that long. That could never be me. That could never be me. I gotta sit in front of the light because y'all don't want to see that. But I'm saying y'all, but again, it's just me watching. This will be a funny one to listen back to. So um, yeah, that's crazy. That that man is out of his mind. Um, Also, I apologize. It's Thursday, and my college be doing like Thirsty Thursdays where everybody just gets drunk. Um, so I'm sure you just heard. Uh, I'm sure you hear laughter. I probably got to end this before people just start swearing, because y'all are not trying to hear that. Um, but yeah, so all in all, I'm just saying. Also, thank you, mom, because I did end up, giving a fair argument as to why I should get a PS5, and she said it's a potential yes. So maybe or maybe not, I might actually get a PS5 if I do. Thank you, mom. Seriously, I really do appreciate your love and concern. It's not really concern for my epilepsy though. She's always telling me to pray, which I am. I'm trying. Most I may not do it every day, but I try. Um, but yes, I am I'm trying my best. Um, I do definitely have to stay on top of it more. But thank you, mother. Seriously, thank you. Um, and just get your own job, people. Get your own job and buy yourself, your own things. All right, they laughing too much. And for anyone who says, I don't have a job, I actually have a paid internship this summer, so I'm gonna get my own money, and then after the internship, I'm actually gonna work for an online. I'm gonna apply for an online job, probably like coding or something. I don't know, something where you could just do it online, and it could be asynchronous. You could work at your own time. I don't know. I'm trying to wrap this up because they're gonna start, cursing and stuff, and I'm not trying to let y'all hear that. So that's it. Bye. Later. Peace. And I might see y'all over break. It depends. Because I'm gonna be at my dad's, and I'm sure my dad doesn't want to be in a video. I'm sure my brothers don't want to be in a video. Maybe my aunt, but I don't know. So, anyways, later, peace. I'm gonna be in Jersey. All right, bye.